Welcome to a place of calm, warmth, and gentle stories. This is Dreamweave Tales channel, where soft-spoken tales help you unwind and drift slowly into sleep. Let your thoughts rest, close your eyes gently, and let the story carry you to peaceful dreams. You're safe here. Let's begin. In the peaceful valley of Eriador, where tall mountains held a winding river, lived a young man named Corel. Corel wasn't known for being loud or strong, but for his quiet way of watching and listening. He often spent his days by the Starstone stream. This river was special because its small round stones glowed softly at night, like tiny pieces of fallen stars. Old stories said these stones held quiet whispers from the universe. Lately, though, a strange restlessness had crept into Eriador. The villagers, who used to be happy with their simple lives, now always wanted more. More things, more praise, more noise to fill their days. The calm sound of the valley was replaced by a constant murmur of wanting and not being happy. Even the Starstone stream seemed to get dimmer, its whispers almost impossible to hear. Corel felt this change deeply. He saw the threads of light around the villagers, usually bright and steady, now flickering wildly, pulled in many directions by their desires. Their inner peace, once a calm lake, had become a rough sea. Determined to understand, Corel spent more time by the stream, trying to hear its faint song. He noticed that the more he quieted his own mind, the clearer the whispers became. They didn't talk about big adventures or rich treasures, but about the deep beauty in quietness, the strength found in simple things, and the huge peace that lived inside every heart, if only one chose to listen. One night, a very thick fog, thicker than anyone had ever seen, covered Eriador. It hid homes, made paths disappear, and made the villagers' worries much bigger. Panic started to spread as they felt lost and alone. The lights around them almost went out, lost in a new kind of darkness. It was then that Corel understood the stream's true purpose. He remembered the old stories. The Starstone stream always showed the way when all other lights failed. Taking a deep breath, Corel began to walk along its side, letting the soft glow of the stones guide his steps. He didn't hurry, he just trusted the gentle light under his feet. As he walked, Corel began to hum a soft, wordless tune, a song inspired by the stream's whispers of peace. Other villagers, lost and scared in the fog, heard his quiet song. Drawn by its calm and the faint, guiding light, they slowly started to follow. One by one, they joined him, not speaking, but just moving together, their hands lightly touching Corel's shoulder or the person in front of them. The fog didn't lift right away, but as more villagers gathered, following Corel and the Starstone stream's soft glow, something changed inside them. They began to notice the absence of their usual worries. In the calm rhythm of their steps, guided by the stream and Corel's gentle hum, they found a forgotten peace. Their focus shifted from what they didn't have to the simple fact of being together, safe, and guided by a quiet, steady light. When morning finally came and the fog began to clear, the villagers found themselves gathered in the main open area, not confused or scared, but with a new feeling of being together and calm. The Starstone stream, now bright in the morning light, seemed to shine more than ever. Corell, standing humbly among them, explained how the stream had guided them, and how its whispers had reminded him of the strength in quiet presence and the light inside each of them. The villagers understood. They realized that always wanting more things had made them blind, and that true guidance and peace often came not from the loudest voices, but from the still, small voice inside, fed by thankfulness for what they already had and hope in simply being present. From that day on, the Valley of Eridor found a new way to live. While life still had its problems, the villagers learned to pause, to listen to the whispers of the Starstone stream, and to trust the inner glow that had guided them through the thickest fog. Corell, still quiet, became a living reminder that the deepest wisdom often comes not from the loudest voices, but from the deepest silence, waiting to be found.